I'm a rocket man. Hello, it's Paige, and today we are drawing an astronaut with a rocket. And I go to an aeronautical school, so I have a lot of people there who are studying things like rockets, and so I just had a ton of fun drawing this, and I hope you will too. All right. So we have our astronaut floating in space with a rocket. And you can see we have a little baby Earth over here because they're so far away from it. We have a few planets also. So we're going to start by drawing our rocket. Our rocket is kind of pointed diagonally. So we're going to start on the right side here, kind of a little bit off from the edge of the paper and a little bit up higher than half the paper. And we're going to do an eyeball shape. So we're going to do a curve going out and then in. And I stopped almost the same distance as I started from the edge of the paper. Perfect. Now I'm going to try and do that exact same curve, but just flipped over. So I'm going out and back in. Just like that. Perfect. Now we're going to add some wings to our rocket. That's what helps our rocket fly. So we're going to go to the side, go kind of to the middle, and we're going to do like a curve down, and then curve it back up. We're going to do the same thing. It almost looks like a shark if you didn't know what it was. So there we go. There's some fins. We're going to add the same thing on this bottom side, but we're going to do smaller. We're going to do a smaller arc. Another one, smaller, just like that. Curving out, curving back in. Perfect. Now on our rocket, we have different parts to our rocket. Sometimes when rockets launch, they go up and the ends of them shoot off. They shoot off to make them lighter so they can keep going up. So that's why we have a bunch of different parts on our rocket. All right, so what we're going to do to make it look round is we're going to draw some arcs on it, some curved lines. We're going to do 2 on the bottom, and then we're going to do 2 on the top, like smiley faces, like little U's. Just like that, to make it look round. Perfect. There's also going to be kind of a nose on it, so we're just going to do a line, like a U, like that, but you're not going to go all the way across. We also have a little window on our rocket, because a lot of people go into rockets when they shoot out of space, so they're inside, so we're going to draw a window, which is just a circle. And we're going to do a circle around that one for like the edge of that window. Perfect. Now our rocket is shooting out into space, so we're going to add some fire on the end of it. Add in some fire. So what I did for my fire was I did kind of an S coming out. And then went in. I'll do the same thing on the other side, an S coming out, backwards S. And I went in. And then I did kind of like the same thing. I did a curve here, just like that. It's okay if your fire doesn't look exactly like mine, but that's how I did my fire. Okay. Now, our rocket is in space, so we're going to add a planet. What you're going to do is you're going to do part of a circle. Part of a circle. We're going to do a rainbow, but kind of curve it out a little bit. Perfect. Now, we're going to do a smiley face to connect those 2 sides, just like that. Curve that smiley face in to your circle. Perfect. Then you're gonna make that line across, follow that line all the way around, make it look like it's thick. And then you're gonna add another smiley face underneath, just like that. Perfect. There's our planet. Now we're gonna go up top, add our Earth. Draw a circle. Make it as circular as you can because the Earth is a perfect sphere. It is a circle. It is not an oval. But if it looks like an oval, that's okay. Try your best to draw a perfect circle. Mine's not perfect, but it's good enough. All right, now, if you ever look at like a globe or a picture of the Earth from space, that's kind of what it looks like. You got kind of the Americas over here, and then you got Iceland and all those, and then you have Europe over here. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna draw kind of a curvy line coming down, and then we're gonna go out, kind of like that. They aren't straight lines because the land has some curves to it. It has some parts where it goes in. So I'm just gonna do like that. Do like a curvy C, and then come back down, and then up again. And then I added kind of a space on top, like that. And then I added just another blob of land over here. Just like that. So it looks kind of like Earth. Once you color it blue and green, you can tell it's Earth. All right, so now for our astronaut, we're gonna go over to this empty space that we have here. Start by drawing a big oval for the head. We're gonna go to the top corner and draw an oval, just like that. And inside of this oval is his it's where he sees. Most helmets for astronauts have a big glass part on the front so that they can look around and they can see. Now, I didn't color it in. I didn't add a face in it because it's reflecting all the space that's around him, so it looks black right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to add 2 straight lines on our oval. And we're going to connect those lines with a smiley face, with a curved arc, just like that. And that's to make it look like it's curved. It has shape to it when you add curved lines like that. Perfect. For the body, we're just going to do kind of like it's half a circle, part of a circle. So we're going to start from our helmet, and we're going to come out, and maybe point it a little bit at the bottom, and then curve it back and up to the top. So I went out, round, and kind of pointed it at the bottom, and then back up to the top. Perfect. For our arms, I did 2 lines out, and I did a straight line across it. 2 lines out, and a straight line across it. And I did the same thing for the feet. 2 lines out, and a straight line across it. Add some fingers on him, on both hands. All right. For our feet, we're gonna come out, curve it down, straight across, and then connect it back. Out, curve it down, straight across, and connect it back. Perfect. There's our feet. He's going to have a name tag, a badge, right here. And he's also going to have a line going across his suit. It's kind of like the design on his suit. I also kind of added a stripe on the bottom of his foot here in dark black. just for some design on his suit, just like that. Because a lot of astronaut suits are white. They're white so you can see them in space. Perfect. So there's our astronaut. And what we're going to do next is add some stars. Now I did my stars kind of the fancy way. I didn't do the where I went across. So some of you might know how to draw your stars like this. Like that. That's how I draw my stars too. But since I've been drawing so much, I start to draw my stars like this, where I don't use the lines. Just like that. Now you're welcome to do it either way. If you want to draw it in pencil first and then erase the lines on the inside, go for it. But I'm going to add another star here, and I'm going to add it and make it a shooting star. So what that means is I just do 2 lines coming from it like this, and they're going to lead to a point on the bottom. Make it a shooting star. I'll add another one over here so you can see. So I make a star and do a line and a line leading to a point. So it's a shooting star. Perfect. I'll add another one over here. Maybe I'll make it going this way. Just like that. Another one. And I'll just add a regular star again over here. Perfect. I also kind of did some swirls in the night sky. They might look like maybe black holes or just other types of stars in the sky. So what I did was I did swirls. And I did a swirl just kind of where my white space is on the paper. Maybe I'll do one over here. And another one over here. I did swirls just like that, just to fill up the space on the paper. I'll do the last one over here. All right. So for coloring this bad boy, our Earth is going to be blue and green. Make sure that you do the bigger parts blue and the smaller parts green, because you don't want it to look backwards. That might look a little weird. Our astronaut we're going to keep white. However, you're welcome to color this line up top any color you want. I wouldn't really color it black because there's so much more black, but do any other color you want. Color his helmet, this little square in the helmet black. For our planet down here, that one, you can do whatever color you want. It's not like the Earth. This planet is yours. It's yours to be creative with it. You can do the ring a different color from the center of the planet. You can do it all one color. It's up to you. Totally up to you. All right. For the rocket, what I did was I made the body of this gray, and I did the window yellow. I would definitely make the window yellow so it looks like a window. But everything else, it's up to you to draw. I would make them different colors though, so it looks different. And then my fire, what I did was I made it orange, and then on the inside I added some red, and on the outside I added some yellow. So it looks like it's fire. It's coming out of our rocket. And then the last thing is our stars. Our stars are going to be yellow. Just all of them. Even the part of our shooting stars that's coming out is going to be yellow. And our background, I made black, and I added some purple in there, just so it's not all black, but I added some black and purple and just colored all around it. All right. Perfect. So, I hope you had a lot of fun drawing and coloring this. It's not like a lot of the ones that we've done before, but I liked it a lot. I had a ton of fun with it. Get really creative, make your rocket look super cool or pretty or whatever you want. And I will see you next time. Bye.